Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Night Education here, and welcome to the Unreal Engine 4 FPS tutorial series. And in today's video, we are going to be setting our player's health and armor. For that, get your engine ready and ready to start. Go ahead and open your engine and ready to start. So if you haven't saw my previous video, I do highly recommend you to watch that because I have done much good. And from the last video, if I go ahead to the play, I can able to move this around and I can jump it. It's really awesome. I can walk it around, and yes, it's all good stuff and all the good way. So if I go to my content browser, and today we are going to see the it's not at all having the player setup, but we need to have health and armor too to make the character resembles good. So we have to go to the our blueprint, or you can able to create the by right clicking it by going to the new folder, and to this I am going to create a FPS blueprint folder. So go and right click it and user the interference and to the widget blueprint. For this I will call this as FPS HUD. Like this, I will make this separate by using underscore, but remember you should not use any special symbol. I will quickly open this off and show it off. Now in the stuff you have this stuff, so I am going to quickly take the progress bar into there, and I am going to duplicate. I cannot I can able to drag these two. So and I am going to name this as to armor and health, like that. So I'm going to the armor, and I'm going to stretch it off a bit, and I'm going to make this as center, and I'm not going to worry this style and this, because this is the only the working function. Later on my video I will fix this off, make this a little clear. So for this now I will make this a equal bar to equal bars like this, and go ahead and compile and save this, and you can able to click this. And for the armor I am going to select the color to the what color I can select. Got it, yellow, because armor is, I think it's orange light yellow, so I can able to select this as like that. Oops, I didn't get that color, so now I will select this like this. You can able to select this, it's free for you to do that. I will write back a minute after doing the health, and like that. If I go to the percentage, and I can able to move this a little bit, and I will set this to the default value so that I can know this value. So after this after this completion I can head over to the armor bar, and to the percentage I can able to we had to create a building for this to work. So I can able to create a building now. If you see there, you have a two nodes, proper nodes, but we do not have any function for these two to access. So what I'm going to do, quickly save and compile it, go to the project, to the third person, to the blueprint, and open up third person character. In here, down over to the Steam, and go and create a float to float strings for health and armor. So like that. So I am going to select the health to the, I am going to make this to the float, and same to that for the armor to the float. Oops, yeah, like that. So if I done, let's go and compile this off. That's it for this, and we have to set the default value. Remember this is 0.1 means 10%, and 1 means 100%. So I'm going to set this back to 1 for the board to make this very cool. So like that. So I'm going to quickly head over to the compile and save, and I'm going to save this again for this no matter what is there. So I am here in the event graph, not in the event graph. I am in the FPS hood, the widget, in the get armor percentage. I can able to change this to no, let's make this for that I am set this to the display armor. No need to worry about that because this script is so awesome. So I will cut this by using the alt and left click. So after that I am going to cast to third person character. Oh my god, yeah, got it. Third person character. For the object I am going to get the app store, get object from the player character like that. So I can use the tools right there. In this I cannot use these tools because these are not which is linked to the third person view character over here. I can have to get this too, so I am using the third person this, and I am going to cast this to the third person character. Then I am going to get this is armor, so I'm going to connect this to the ignore, and there you go. This is the scripting procedure, and save it and do the same for the health, and I will be right back like that. So I am going to quickly go to the compile, and I'm going to move to the design viewer, and the default value is not going to exit to the to this in the screen port. So if I go and quickly play this off, you can able to see jerk. Do not be jerking off that. What is this? I didn't get the health and the armor, so it is why we had to do something for that to show the our FPS hood. So we have to call the function for this by going to our third person character from here down, all the way down, and you can able to call it by you clicking something called event begin play like this. So this event begin play is doing to begin the event from starting this. So I will create this to create widget. So I will call the widget as a FPS hood as the procedure for FPS hood to call this way, and I will make this as, do remember that you have to add this to viewport. So if you haven't done this, it won't work anyway, so make sure you have adding this. So if I go and play this, you can have the good armor and FPS rate. For checking, I will reduce this to 1 point like this, and for this I am reducing this to 0.5 and compile and save this and run this. It will be a looking like similar to this. So at this time our script is compiled and working pretty well, and I am going to change this value to back to 1. So I'm going to compile it and play again for verification that I am good to go. And before ending this video, I am going to quickly add the animation starter pack so that we are going to use that in our later videos. At this point of view, go to the our animation starter pack and add to the project. Select the project what we have selected, and our project would be FPS game. Click that, verify that you are clicking this, and click this add to project. It will do in a couple of minutes. If you haven't downloaded, just it will make sure you have done. And yes, thanks for guys. There we go, all done for me. Anyway guys, that's pretty much everything to the first person system. Once again guys, thanks for watching. Stay awesome, keep creating. Nihal Knights EDU signing out. This video is made possible by my supporters on the Dreadeye. If you want more videos like this, then check out my Dreadeye page, is in the link in the description. To stay up to date on my new releases, make sure you have follow me on the main social media.